Welcome back to Sheikh Hamdan's official channel, where hearts speak louder than time and poetry becomes the language of truth. Today, we bring you a soulful tale wrapped in Fazza's poetic world, a message that whispers beyond appearances, beyond expectations, beyond the simple number of years. It is the emotional declaration, "My darling, your age means nothing to me." In the soft stillness of a golden evening, Fazza sat with his notebook open, letting his emotions flow like ink from destiny. He wrote with the honesty of a man who sees love not as a measurement, but as a connection. His pen moved with certainty as he crafted words for the woman who had touched his heart in ways time could never define. To Fazza, age was merely a detail the world often exaggerated. What mattered to him were the stories in her eyes, the courage in her footsteps, and the sincerity in her smile. These were the things that moved him, inspired him, and awakened the poet within him. His poem was a tribute to her essence, not her years. He wrote of how love does not grow old, but grows deeper. How the moments shared between two souls do not count candles, they count memories. Fazza believed that a heart that feels deeply knows no boundaries, and he poured that belief into every line of his poem, honoring the timelessness he saw in her spirit. The poem carried the rhythm of acceptance. Fazza wrote that the world may see age as a barrier, but he saw it as a history, a beautiful journey that shaped the woman he admired. Her strength, her wisdom, her softness, her scars, these were the reasons he cherished her. Not despite her age, but because of the life she had lived. In another verse, he described how society often tries to define what love should look like, but the heart follows its own destiny. He penned that real love does not obey rules, it creates its own story. And in his world, she was the beginning of a chapter that felt like home. Fazza continued writing about the invisible threads that connect people, threads woven by fate, not by numbers. He expressed how she made him feel understood in a way no one else had. Her presence had become a quiet melody in his life, a calming force that reminded him of the purity he longed for. He wrote that her age was not a limitation but a gift, an affirmation of all the days she had survived, learned, and grown. He admired the depth in her conversations, the grace in her perspectives, and the warmth in her maturity. These were the qualities that captured Fazza's heart beyond the illusions of youth. As the poem evolved, Fazza confessed that he felt younger in her presence, not older. Her laughter rejuvenated him, her kindness softened him, and her understanding strengthened him. She was not a number, she was a feeling he never wanted to let go. In the quiet of night, he crafted a verse that said love is not mathematics, it is poetry. It is not counted, it is felt. It is not measured, it is lived. And in the life he envisioned, she was the beauty he wished to write into every tomorrow. He expressed that the difference in age only highlighted the harmony between their souls. One soul brought wisdom, the other brought passion, and together they became a balance that felt natural, effortless, destined. Fazza believed that when two hearts connect, time simply steps aside. The poem shifted into a promise. Fazza vowed that he would stand by her without hesitation, without fear of judgment, without doubt. His love would not weaken under whispers, nor break under criticism. For his heart recognized something in her that others did not see, the irreplaceable truth of genuine love. As he finished the final lines, Fazza felt a sense of peace wash over him. He realized that this poem was more than a declaration, it was a statement of freedom. Freedom from expectations, freedom from judgment, and freedom from everything that tries to put love in a box. And so, Fazza closed his notebook with a soft smile, whispering the words once more into the quiet night, "My darling, your age means nothing to me. Your soul is what I love, your heart is what I choose." As dawn began to color the sky, Fazza felt a gentle warmth in his chest, realizing that the poem he wrote was not just for her, it was for every heart that had ever loved beyond boundaries. He wanted his words to remind her that she was not defined by the years she carried, but by the light she spread into the world. In every sunrise, he felt a new reason to cherish her presence. Throughout the day, he found himself whispering fragments of the poem as though they were prayers. He imagined her reading his words, feeling seen not for the age she lived through but for the soul she carried within. Fazza hoped she would understand that his affection was not fragile, not temporary, but rooted in a depth that time could never shake. Later, as he walked through the palace corridors, he reflected on how society often tries to mold love into perfection. But he had learned that true love is found in imperfections, the things that make someone real, human, and beautifully unique. Her experiences had shaped her into a woman of grace, and Fazza saw those details as treasures, not flaws. He thought about how love ages differently from people. While years may change faces, love grows stronger with every passing moment. It becomes a quiet strength, a peaceful certainty, a warm place to return to. Fazza knew that the bond between them carried that exact energy, something eternal, something untouched by the passing of seasons. Standing beneath the evening sky, he whispered another truth he wished she could hear, that he loved the way she matured, the way she spoke with clarity, the way she carried her heart with dignity. To him, her age was a testimony of the life she had lived, not a limit on the life they could share. He admired her journey because it made her the woman his heart recognized. And so, Fazza promised himself that when the time came, he would tell her everything openly, how she inspired his poetry, how she softened his spirit, and how she made him feel like love was a sanctuary rather than a stage. For in his heart, the truth remained unshaken.